Alright, welcome back. We are back at the woods. You see in the background here, I knew we had some pretty good wind, but our line here for our lights is stretched out quite a bit, so thinking that dead oak was probably swaying pretty good. Probably stretched our wire here, or fence wire or whatever. So anyway, I am out here again working on actually finishing out the inside of the shed, or insulating it at this point. And I just turned the heater off. I've had the door open the last bit here because it just gets too hot otherwise. That this heater just puts out too much heat for this space, and there's really no regulating it. It's either wide open, on, or off. So anyway, so what I worked on for today, I got all these uprights cut and then put in there, and I put a floor jack underneath and straightened out this 2x6. So basically I pre-drilled holes and then just ran some I think they were decking screws, whatever I had left, and then at the very top I had 2 screws through the top of that 2x6. I also finally finished this part off. I couldn't insulate this until I got these drilled in, so I just got done putting that up there. That's good. This insulation on the walls is actually 8-inch. I bought that thinking I was going to need it for something, and not really. So you can kind of see this is closer to 5.5 inches out here, but this insulation seems to work all right. Even the 2x6 stuff, the R19, that stuff's only like 3.5 inches wide, which makes no sense unless you're supposed to really fluff it up, but usually you unroll it and it just expands. So I finished this out. I had just a bunch of pieces. I probably should put some tape on this, but I won't, you know, like some sealing tape. And then the other thing I did, the outlet that's outside for that light string that we looked at, was running over to where our power source is, or where my power inlet is over there. And I'm thinking more and more that we're going to have like probably a bank of switches over here for lights, and that outlet will probably be on a switch. So I drilled a hole through and I pulled all the wire back and brought it down here, and I just got it wound up there for now until we get further along. But that's where that's going to be. I'm thinking that's how that's going to work. And then I got to cut one more piece of insulation from in here, and then I was going to cover this whole top section with plastic. So I'm thinking I'm going to bring like my generator power in this corner, so that's where I'll have like a small sub panel, breaker panel, whatever you want to call it. I think I'm going to get a sub panel and then get like a 30 amp switch, because that's still cheaper than buying an actual house panel, and there's no way I need a 100 amp or 200 amp house panel out here. I just need something I can probably put 4 or 5 circuits in. That should be more than enough. I mean, there isn't going to be much out here. So, and then I started with 2 pieces of insulation over here, kind of checking to make sure we were square coming along, but I forgot that I got to do something with the garage door mounting there. So I'll have to get some more of that slotted stuff. And I think what I did in the other shed, I ran it across like this, and then I ran it up, and then I brought a piece off of there sideways. So instead of being upright, it's actually laid into the bottom of these 2x6s. So I'll have to get that taken care of next time. I don't have any material, and I got nothing to cut that with. So, and this is what I got left for insulation here. Like I said, that's got to get put up yet. I got to cut a piece. You know, furnace finally shut off there, a fan on it. So it's coming along. I'll take a break here and get this done, and then we'll finish up here. All right, so I am wrapping up here. I got everything put together there, so that's good. So like I said, next time probably tackle that garage door bracket, get that done, and then probably insulate up as far as I can here. Get some more plastic up. The other thing I could do now is get a roll Blandex in as well, or OSB. I'd like to get that done, because the sooner I get that up, then the sooner I can mount some conduit with lights or whatever, just to get some lights up there, even if it's just like a wonky extension cord type setup, as long as it's up and out of the way, because these now I've moved twice already and they're just going to constantly be in the way. So same thing with the insulation that I've been storing up in the attic here. I had to move all that stuff this way, and then next time I'll probably move it all that way just to keep insulating across, and then eventually once we got the ceiling insulated and come back and start doing the walls. But like I said, I want to probably focus on this in this area here just to get the, I'm thinking the electrical panel will go over there, and I'm thinking I'll run like a generator inlet out here is what I'm thinking, and then I can run a cord or something off into the distance so that the generator's not so loud. I'm gonna wire it for a normal, like a 240 type setup. It doesn't make sense to do it just on 110. I don't know if I'll have a 240 generator out here though. Those are usually pretty loud, so I might just use the little Honda and then just know which leg the outlets and stuff is on, or set it up in such a way I don't have to worry about it or don't really need it. And if I do, well then I just got to bring a bigger generator out, I guess, or break down and pay for electricity like some sort of chump. So anyway, yeah, we had some other stuff happen here too. It looks like there was some more stuff that came down. There's a bunch of branchy stuff that must have came with the storm, came down. Looks like there's a piece that's hung up in this now. So I don't know, we'll see how it goes this winter. Again, we're like mid-November here, you know, we're knocking on Thanksgiving and we still haven't had any snow, really no cold weather to speak of. So I don't know, we'll see how it goes. It's probably 50 degrees out here today. It's pretty nice. So other than that, that'll be it.